It was at the beginning of this year that a pattern began to emerge. Random attacks, which, according to self-confessed serial killer Phillip Onyancha, add up to 19 murders. His method of operation was to move rapidly from one place to another after striking. 8 commercial sex workers were strangled in separate incidents, 4 in Thika, 2 in Nyeri and another 2 in Nakuru. Then there emerged reports of persons missing, mostly women and children in Nairobi and Naivasha. The suspect claims all his victims were strangers to him and that he had a cooling off period between each murder. But on the 6th day of every month, he would strike again. His motivation for killing, he says, was psychological gratification.
Just blood.
Onyancha claims he was initiated into the methodical killings by a teacher.
I don't know. Just I was introduced into that thing. I didn't know what I was getting into.
In a chilling trail of death, the serial killer led a search party to the offices of the Nairobi Water and Sewerage Company in Karen, where he had hidden the body of a female victim. 32-year-old Catherine Chalangat. Onyancha was stationed at the premises as a security guard almost 2 years ago. It was while working here that he met the victim, a student at Kabete Technical College, who was living at servants' quarters nearby. Stunned, the search team watched as the suspect directed them to a ceiling where a human skeleton was recovered.
Tumejaribu tumetafuta kila pale, mortuary, wapi. After 3 months, tukapata report ati mukitaka mtu wenyu, tumuie pesa kwa Mpesa.
Next, he led police to a diplomat's home in an affluent neighborhood along Riverside Drive. Onyancha claims he buried the remains of yet another woman in a manhole here 3 years ago, again while working there as a security guard. He claims the victim was unknown to him, but insists that his hypnotizing effect on his victims helped him lure her. She reportedly followed him into the compound, and here she too met her death. Here too, the remains of an unidentified woman were found. Next stop, Thika, where an angry crowd bayed for the killer's blood. Here, police confirmed that they had recovered the bodies of 2 women, Helen Nyambura and Jacqueline Wamboi, both 25 years old, who had been strangled in 2 separate incidents in February at Suitable Lodging and Rambogo Hotel. Onyancha claims he was responsible for the killings. Then it was off to Nyeri and another hotel room, where the killer confessed to having murdered another woman in April 2007. Onyancha said he strangled the woman, aged about 20, in room 13 of a lodging on Gakere Road, then fled before dawn. A serial killer, a sociable security guard who no one would ever suspect as being behind the orgy of killings. He says his accomplices are still at large. Lillian Kanene, KTN Prime.